Hey Ben, this is Krista. I spoke with you earlier a few minutes ago today, and I just wanted to go ahead and get this video over to you, um, and yeah, just have you take a look at it. And if I'm gonna go over three key things that really stood out to me about your site, things I just want to point out to you that I think would be really helpful for you, and if by the end of the video you know you're interested in chatting more about it, and you want more information, then please feel free to reach out to me. And I'm going to make sure to include my personal number. um, it's not my business number, it's my personal number at the bottom, and you can feel free to text or call me. Um, so yeah, and I'll try to make sure I get back to you. But I want to cover three key things, it's content, citations, and backlinks. And I'm going to explain a little bit more into detail as I go along, just so I can lay it all out as plainly as possible. Now, when I'm talking about content, I'm talking about everything on your front page here. And so that includes the pictures, it includes the words, it includes what the pictures are saved as. And what I mean, what the pictures are saved as, is like if I right click here, right, I can see working -1, right? Believe it or not, Google pays attention to that. So they register those words behind that picture as content. And so this will lead to my next point. This is why content is so important. One, Google likes to see between, I say, between 1,000 and 1,500 words on your front page. And that just allows you to fit in enough about what you do, and where you service, and all of that basic information that your clients would be looking for when they hop onto your front page. And with Google, the more the merrier. They're less of a search engine, in my opinion, and more of a popularity contest when it comes to businesses. Number two is keywords. Keywords are extremely important. And so if you have a lot of content, that will allow you to optimize on those keywords. So that means when I say optimize, you can just fit in those keywords and really do it well, so that when clients search for that particular term on Google, it'll take them to your website. Does that make sense? So those keywords almost act as like a magnet, and that's very important to have. A lot of people think, oh, if I just write 2,000 words of content, 3,000 words of content on my front page, Google will recognize me. That's not always true. You want to have those key terms and key phrases, right? And so one thing I did pretty briefly, I want to show you, is I looked at, there's a company, I'm not sure if you've heard of Baker Roofing, but they're ranking pretty high. And so I just wanted to see what were some of the things they were doing in these three areas that were causing them to rank so high. And believe it or not, you guys have one more word than they do. So if you want it to be super proactive, you put up, practically you would put up like 1,000 words on your front page, and you optimize on keywords, you would beat out Baker Roofing in content. It really is that simple. And so, like I said, you guys have 359, they've got 358. 1,000 would definitely do it. Second thing I want to talk about is something called citations. Now, if I go over here, I've typed in roofing companies Raleigh, and we can see what pops up. This is called the Google Map Pack, by the way, and this just helps your clients, and it helps Google locate you. Now, a citation is pretty much business information, right? So we see Dana Dean Roofing Company, and we see their business name, business address, and business phone number. And that's what a citation is. It is your business information listed across multiple directories online. And here's why this is important. The more citations you have, the higher up in this Google Map Pack you are. And so, look, Baker Roofing's right here. They're number 2. Dana Dean has more citations than they do. So, I use a tool for this called White Spark. So White Spark allows me to see exactly where your citations are, how many of them you have, and how high quality of those citations. Like which sites are you, or which directories are you found in, and how authoritative are those directories in the eyes of Google. So of course, this is Facebook. It's got a 96 authority, right? If we go down here to Bing, they've got 16 authority, right? And so we want to make sure we've got high authority directories, and we want to make sure we've got more citation sources than our competition, right? And here is why they are in second place, which is pretty high, is because I put them in, Baker Roofing Company, also in the same tool in WhiteSpark, and they've got 85 sources, right? See, citations. Yeah, okay. You also want to make sure that your information is accurate in all of those directories. Google does dock points for that. So if you get some free time, look in your directory, see where you are, and then you can even slow down this video and look, through this and see where you are. Make sure it's accurate. Make sure Google isn't stealing any of that attention that you should be getting, right? Third and final thing I want to talk about is something called backlinks. Backlinks are super powerful, and here's why they are super powerful. If you've got an authoritative website that is linking back to your site, they are in essence sharing their authority with you. And when an authoritative platform shares their authority with your website, it boosts your trust in Google. So right now I see you don't have any referring domains and they're not giving you any backlinks, and it's not letting Google trust you, right? And so think of it as you come into school, you're not popular, but you get to know a popular football player, and because you're now friends with him, now you can share that authority and popularity, and now you're becoming one of the most popular kids in school because you're linked to someone who's very popular. So that's how it works. Backlinks online. That's the best way I know how to describe it. I wanted to check out Baker Roofing because I was like, they're doing something to be at the top when it comes to backlinks. And lo and behold, they are. They've got over 1,000 domains, giving them over 11,000 backlinks. And this is why their score is so high. When I talk about backlinks, this is the reason I talk about, it being super powerful, because it is. So yeah. Ben, I'm sorry I talk so fast, but I just wanted to get this information to you and also respect your time. So yeah, just if you, like I said, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Ask me any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah, thanks for your time, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your evening.